locked into Real Night Moments right here on Real 99.3 FM Abuja, part of the Real Broadcasting Network. And of course, I remain your nighttime guy, Ete Kamba Etuk. It's the Real Man segment where we talk about men's issues, men in the industry, men in life, men in entertainment, in different fields in the marketplace, but we talk about them from a place of inspiration, a place of power, a place of caliber. All right, and of course we're here to have that conversation tonight, and I'm not alone. I've got Jonathan Jackson. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what up, man? How you doing?
See you. I'm all right.
It's a beautiful Monday right here in the FCT.
And the weather is cool and nice.
And that's why we have somebody who's real tonight.
Okay. He's keeping it real. In fact, so real that he took my own flashlight, my power bank. When I was talking on the air, and I said, this segment tonight is going to be lit.
Yeah,
literally.
That's right.
And when we introduce who is here, you will understand. Now, tonight's conversation, you know what it's about now.
That's right.
It's one that music lovers, old school fans, and even this new TikTok generation, they will carry them along. They will enjoy it.
That's right.
All right. We're sitting with someone who has seen different eras of music, from cassette culture to CDs,
wow,
from Alaba mixtapes to streaming platforms. Our guest is recognized as a pioneer, one of the pioneers of hip hop music in Nigeria. Born in 1975 to the family of Thamos Atave Fateh in Kaduna. I hope I pronounced that well. I tried to pronounce names, but I don't want to murder them. All right. Where he was also brought up. He hails from Vandikia, LGA of Benue State. He has a degree in political science from
a particular university. That's right.
Shot into limelight after the release of his first album titled Loaded. In fact, he was so loaded, both of the device he uses were loaded with battery.
Like in the 90s.
Every time the thing was shining.
In the 90s.
But of course, the talent and the music and all of that.
At one point, I thought this particular legend was selling torchlights everywhere. The way he held different brands of torchlights.
And it was quality. It was quality brand.
I tell you.
Understand? So he has been on top of his music career. He has been relevant with many awards since then. His latest title release is titled Notice. That's making waves. But he has won against all odds. So we're just trying to keep up to speed with him. He's been active back to back. He's this two-time former vice president of PMAN, Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria. He's a human rights ambassador. So he's not just singing about his music or saying that he's going to marry. He's trying to also look out for the people and give back. That's what we're talking about. And he's also a human rights ambassador with the National Human Rights Commission, and he's a special marshal with the Federal Road Safety Commission. So if you do anything for roads,
he's a legend.
You see person flashing torch.
He's a legend.
Drive well. Don't misbehave. All right, a legend in the game. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome the legendary Nigerian artist. I think he deserves an applause, right?
Yeah, he deserves one, and we should.
We're talking about none other than Zaaki Azzay.
Seriously, we should give him one.
That's right. Zaaki himself, you're welcome.
Welcome, Zaaki.
That introduction is my life history.
we have to give honor to him, one of you. You're welcome.
Honored. Thank you so much for that introduction.
All right, great to have you here. This has been a long time coming, and I'm honored as well that you graced, Real Broadcasting Network.
You know, many listeners who were tuning into that, they said, listen, I must listen to Zaaki tonight. Like, I want to know what's been happening to him, how his music and everything. And everyone was like, okay, we are going to bring you tonight. And I would say, okay, welcome to the Real Night Moment.
Thank you so much. I'm very impressed. In fact, I've not seen a radio station like this.
Wow.
In Nigeria,
we're real.
I think this is the best. You are real.
This is real FM. Welcome, 99.3.
It's obvious that you mean business.
That's right.
From what I've seen here, I think that Nigerians have not even felt you yet.
Right.
We are just starting.
Right. Certainly, you can say that again because we're still building up, we're still working a lot of things, and soon the launch, the blast is going to be loud, and I'm glad that you're one of the people that will be part of that.
The equipment, the setting, the lounge. Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing. I've not seen a radio station like this.
That's the legend himself, the voice of Zaaki Azzay saying that, so not us.
Yeah, that's right.
He's testifying. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, if you're just listening right now, you've ever vibed to Zaaki Azzay's music at weddings, parties, cool events, or even late night radio shows back in the days, when we used to love hearing from him and everything, and you feel you want to talk something tonight, call in 0906-202-9933. Zaaki Azzay is right here on The Real Man's Corner. So tonight we'll be talking real conversations. Tonight we'll be talking real beautiful moments, talking about Zaaki, talking about life generally with Zaaki, because on The Real Man's Corner, we talk everything real that concerns a man tonight. And I know Zaaki has a lot of experience in and outside entertainment, and his experience he would love to share with people tonight, especially you listening to us right now. So 0906-202-9933 is the number you can reach us live and direct right here in the studio.
All right, so you can tell us your favorite Zaaki Azzay song or memory as well. If you're listening, let us know. Now, sir, before we get into the conversation, most people know you as Zaaki Azzay, right? But who are you? What's your real name? We're giving the real, sir. Go ahead.
My name's Tashugaban Gaba Majagara Meja Mutani Nepito Kujimata Suna Kuwa Maza Suna
Serious? Zaaki. Zaaki. Please, that's too long.
If you
what is your real name?
If you are listening, please, you're on your own, because I don't know how to translate.
Zaaki, what is your real name?
Yes.
Let people know.
We want to get to know you.
Zaaki
Okay.
Azzay.
Okay.
That's my real name.
Okay.
Yeah, Zaaki Azzay is my real name.
Oh, amazing. Because it sounds like a northern name, and I know that you talked about coming from Vanica in Benin State. So what's the origin? Like, how did that come about? Did you ever ask?
My people bear Zaaki too.
As well.
Yeah,
Okay.
bear Zaaki too.
Okay, that's amazing.
It's a name. That's why even our king is referred to as
Zaaki.
Zaaki.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's king.
King. All right.
It's lion.
Lion. I had an idea, but I wanted to know. All right, interesting. So that is official. In case you've been wondering about that, let's just let you know that Zaaki Azzay is his name officially. Zaaki Azzay.
You heard that right.
All right. So in case you were wondering, is a nickname or something like that, let's get into the conversation now. One amazing thing is that people may not realize that people that are in this game, they've had a lot of clout, they've had a lot of passion, consistency, and that's what has kept them. Not just social media, not just about streaming money.
That's true.
And it started from somewhere. So, Zaaki, I want to ask you about how your journey started into music.
Been a long time coming. Reason why I'm not going. That's my latest song.
Oh,
that's why I was saying all that in my song.
Right.
My new song, Against All Odds.
Against All Odds.
That's what it means, actually, against all odds. So I'm happy you asked me this question.
Right.
Because it's really been a long time coming. It wasn't easy at first, coming at a time when Nigerians love more Western music than Nigerian music.
Right.
At a time when the airwaves were filled with 95% Western music.
That's right.
It was difficult. I remember when I first started, for 3 years, I couldn't even get a concert. It was tough.
Wow.
The first one I ever got was by a promoter called Kunle Onime.
Okay.
At that time.
All right.
And I was paid 5,000 naira.
5,000?
What year was that?
What year was that?
That should be like 1995.
Wow.
Well, it was quite a reasonable amount of money back then.
95. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's like a while ago. That was like 30 years ago. Literally 30 years ago. Oh, wow.
So, it wasn't easy. It was a struggle for all of us. The only Nigerian artists at that time that were having all the concerts and enjoying properly are the traditional singers like Shino Peters, Sonny Ade, all those traditional.
Bright Chimezie, Oliver the Coke, Saliba and the rest.
Thank you.
Amazing.
But once you are doing something that relates with English, they prefer to just go for the Western music. So for me, those were Mine was even more difficult because they wouldn't take me in because I was doing hip hop.
Yeah.
So all the recording labels rejected me.
They were trying to adjust. It was something new to them,
Yeah,
right?
because the biggest acts, even at that time, were reggae, raga, dancehall,
Raskimono, Mandatos,
Blackie, Daniel Wilson.
Yeah, Ragamuffin.
You know, the little pops we have were like Onyeka Onwenu, Alex O. Alexito is reggae too.
Yeah, okay, true.
You know, so it was tough for hip hop music, but I honestly wanted to just come and impress my people in the north, because in the north we were doing hip hop. Even though reggae was reigning, there was rap attack in Kaduna,
right,
and all that. So I wanted to just do something that will impress my people.
Right.
So I came to Lagos and boom, I was shocked that after the song came out, they embraced it. They were like, wow, this what kind of rap is the Aboki? What they called me all sort of names, but they embraced the song. So instead of leaving Lagos, I kuku stayed in Lagos.
Right.
Okay. So now a lot of people know your brand, Zaaki Azzay, and they know the whole torchlight. How did it come? Why did you just sit there and think of that concept? That which artists do we have that have been taking objects like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, like if this person can be using these objects, so I think I should. How did you come about that?
Well,
the torchlight brand.
Like I said, at that time, it started in a studio called Clink Studio in Surulere.
Okay. That's a popular one.
Nobody would take me in. Nobody. Premier Music, EMI Music, Salt Music. Those were the
major labels at the time.
And they were international labels. But nobody would sign me on because I was doing hip hop. So I eventually did a remix of one of the popular songs of Onyeka Onwenu.
Okay.
One love, keep us together. I did the rap version.
Wow.
I did the bug in the street. Now I'm out in the head too.
Hey.
One love.
I still remember.
Struggle to stay alive. Live in the world. Struggle to stay alive. That's how I changed it.
Yeah.
So they liked it. They were like, wow, this is hip hop. This is, but because of it may work.
Yeah.
So they now give me some money to go and record an album. You know, in those days, it has to be an album, not a single. So when they did that, that was when I now put my own other songs that I wanted to do, the Hausa thing, the ones in Tib language. Understand? I just mixed it. Did the Hero. That's the one that has
Yara Mega.
You are Gen Z now.
I'm not Gen Z.
Gen Z.
I may not understand the language, but for me to be talking to you about the songs is because I'm actually in that I look Gen Z.
This is an old man sitting here.
But somebody's calling. Let's find out. Let's just hear from the listener. Maybe want to talk to you. Good evening. Who's on the line? Are you shy? Please call back 0906-202-9933. We're going to wrap this up at about 9 because we have the RBN News Hour. So we want to make sure we make the most of this time we have you, because you know you have a busy schedule. Now, what have you had to sacrifice for this longevity? The price of fame, and being a celebrity in the public figure. Because I heard Nami go marry him. I wanted to ask you, are you married, sir? What about the family side? You probably have the torchlight in our faces.
Oh, look at Zaaki and say he's not married at this stage.
Yes, the torchlight is in our faces, but we're not now seeing. You know, one time when you want to confuse somebody, you flash the torchlight in front of them, and then they don't see. So that might be a strategy. So I want to find out. So it's a two-pronged question now. What's going on with the family? Are you married? Just give us a little bit of light into that. And then what's the sacrifice you've had to make?
That's right.
For the price of fame and longevity, staying relevant in the game over decades.
Because it's Zaaki Azzay.
There are a lot of questions. I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
The sacrifice would be freedom. You have to give up freedom, whether you like it or not. The kind of freedom I used to have before, I don't have it now.
Okay.
You know, before, if your car runs out of fuel, you can just jump an Okada and go to where you're going to.
Right.
Then you can go to the market and do anything you like and price as you want to price.
That's right.
You can also stop and buy bole.
Right.
And you know,
They used to do that.
There's this
Just
freedom.
fuel.
You still do it again? Once?
No. You know, but now you don't have those freedom.
Right.
There are a lot of things you can't do. There are a lot of things you can't do.
Right.
So that freedom is what I long for sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be free, but you can't be free at this level.
Okay.
You are. I think when you are a celebrity, especially if you want to be responsible, you are an example for others to follow. Most celebrities have a lot of fans, so it's only proper for you to live a good life, so that you would use your fame to teach others how to live right.
Good morals.
And because everybody wants to be like you once you're a celebrity.
Right.
So it's an advantage for you to influence people positively.
I hope that the younger generation, the new cats, are hearing what this OG is talking about right now, because it's important for us to lay example for others to follow. And so what's the family side? Because when you do this kind of profession in the entertainment industry, there's so much sacrifice. What's that therapy, you know, when it comes to family? Are you married? What's your status?
Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah, okay.
I'm married. For family, I feel sorry for them sometimes because of, honestly, because I'm never around. So what I try to do is when I'm around, I make sure I do the school runs.
Okay.
I do everything. I spend more time with them. You know, I don't go out. I work on my phone. I just try not to go out.
Where are they?
In Lagos. We're all in Lagos.
Lagos. Since you went to that Lagos, man, you fell in love. All right.
So, but I'm hardly in Lagos for a whole week at a stretch in the last more than 25 years. You understand?
Right.
I move around a lot. You know? So anytime I'm back home in Lagos, I try to spend quality time with them. You know, make them... just give them my everything.
Right.
Concentrate on them. So that's the only way you can balance it.
So before you go, I'm going to ask you to, you know, you've already shared some good advice already, which I was going to get to, but what has been the highlight of your career so far? That moment that brings tears of joy, you know, to you for being in this game so long, doing what you've been doing. What has been the highlight for you?
Well, apart from the love, you know, there's fake love from fans. And there's real love. There's original love. When fans really like you, you will know. Right. And that's the kind of love I get from my fans.
That's true.
And it's encouraging.
Amazing.
And apart from that, I get to meet a lot of people.
Okay.
Presidents of the United States.
Okay.
The Queen of England in my country without going to US. I performed for them. So that for me is one highlight I would not take for granted because there's virtually not one, not two. I met Bill Clinton here, George Bush here, Queen of England here. Queen Elizabeth. I can go on and on to other different countries, and then some kind of occasions that Nigeria has offered me to perform before great men and women worldwide, which also gave me international recognition and now attracted a lot of concerts for me. All right. So those are some of the highlights I always remember.
All right, that's very nice. Any upcoming projects?
Yeah, I just dropped a new song. Against all odds.
Right.
You've been facing. We're gonna get to that song in a bit, but I just want to say two things. What would you advise anyone trying to venture into the industry? You know, so it's like I said, I always do two questions because we're running out of time. What would you advise anybody trying to enter the industry that they can do? So after that, we're gonna wrap it up and I'm getting to your song before the news.
Okay, you know, the first thing everybody will tell you is trust God. God first.
Okay.
Yes, which is what I did all my life, is to trust God for directions.
Okay.
But apart from trusting God, which is first, and working hard, you need to strategically work. Hard work alone is not,
enough.
Do a lot of listening. Listen to a lot of artists. One of the things I did when I was coming up was to watch closely the artists, the big celebrities
that you respect.
No, that's where I'm different. Who have failed.
Okay, wow,
The
that's a
ones who have
twist.
failed.
That's a twist.
Big celebrities who got to their
flopped.
peak and failed.
Okay.
Now watch out for what made them fail and avoid it. That was what I
Wow.
did. It was a strategy for
Clock
me.
it.
Clock it.
That
So-
was deep.
Look out. Look, I don't celebrate an artist because you have a hit, you are making it. But
Right.
if you have a hit, another hit, you start getting my attention.
Okay.
And then another hit, I now leave the hits to you and start watching your attitude.
All right.
Done.
Amazing stuff, Zaaki Azzay. Thank you for coming through, for making out time for us.
Thank
I hope
you
that we can
very
bring you
much.
back again another time. We've got the RBN News Hour, but the latest project is Against All Odds. We're going to go straight to that, and then after that is the RBN News Hour, and then we'll come back on the other side of the music for Heart to Heart right here on Real Night Moments. My name is Etekaba Etuk.
And I am Jonathan Jackson.
Zaaki Azzay, we love you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Big ups.
Thank you for having me.
All right.